We are driven to that. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please. What is your name?
Taruni Jain.
Puni Jain. You are appearing for which interview?
IBPS SO Marketing Officer.
Acha, acha, acha. Good, good. IBPS SO Marketing Officer. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You studied which degree initially?
Graduation, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, BCom.
Acha. After that?
MMS. Master of Management Studies.
But does it involve marketing also?
Yes, sir.
Which college?
Sir, from University of Mumbai.
Very good. Which year did you complete and what is the percentage of marks scored by you?
Yes, sir. In 2020, I completed my MMS program and I scored, it was grading 7.83.
Very good. Now, why do you prefer marketing to normal other jobs?
So, because being a marketing person, I can coordinate with other departments of the organization and develop various marketing strategies or plans to boost up the sales and the profit of the organization.
So what do you get out of that?
So, like being a marketing person, I can connect with the other people also, all of people from different various departments,
So what is
plus different sectors.
what is the advantage of connecting?
So advantage of connecting, I can say I'll know about their background also. Plus, I can increase the profit. If someone is coming for funding, I can increase their profit by selling something to them. Plus, I can give customer satisfaction. If I'm working in a bank, I can provide the customer satisfaction. Plus, I can make the profit for the bank.
Good. Now, can you tell me something about how will you market banking products? Which bank you have an account?
So currently, I'm having account in Punjab National Bank.
Yeah. Are you aware of their products?
Yeah, so I am aware of the basic products like savings account, FDs, recurring deposits, current accounts, overdraft, and a debit card, credit card.
Okay, no, there are so many other schemes. You are not seeing the website thoroughly. Go through the website thoroughly, and out of that schemes, which scheme would you like to now take up for marketing? You are a marketing person. Now, please
Yes.
take up a marketing scheme and tell me the strategies you will adopt in marketing.
So currently, I have not seen like their website exact. What is the strategy?
Okay, I will
what
give you.
Product they offering? Yes, sir.
Supposing you are going to canvas for housing loan, what is the strategy you will adopt?
To sell a housing loan, right? Okay. So if a person comes to me, if they are opening the savings account, I can use the cross-selling technique to tell them about the housing loan also. Plus, I'll target basically the age group of 30 to 40, where people are trying to get the stability for their house. So I'll tell them about the benefits and plus what are the interest rate and how our bank is better than others in comparison to the private banks. And what are the benefits they'll get if they are going to take housing loan from here? Yes.
What strategies will you adopt? Will you talk to people who are coming inside the bank only and then try to improve the advances, or what are the other strategies?
So other thing I can, yes sir, other thing I can do using the digital marketing platform as well, where I can do the Google paid ads and other social media marketings. Plus, I can write the blogs about it, because nowadays everyone is using their phone, so they can read the blogs. Social media marketing on other platforms such as LinkedIn also I can post, and other Facebook. If people are seeing the ads, and if possible, we can do guerrilla marketing also if we are providing.
What is guerrilla marketing?
The guerrilla marketing is when like if there is a display television, if we see in a mall, there are big display televisions where a picture is going on, a small presentation for a few seconds. That is guerrilla marketing. It is usually used to target the larger audience, larger base, where we can see maximum footfall of person.
Is it similar to having a big hoarding outside and telling them about it?
Let's say hoarding is somewhat, I can say, it doesn't have a it has a picture, but that is stable. But in guerrilla marketing, a presentation kind of thing is going on for few seconds.
Guerrilla marketing is a way to drive publicity and, as a result, brand awareness by promoting using unconventional methods designed to evoke surprise, wonder, or shock. The term itself was created in 1980s by the late business writer J. Conrad Levinson, who wrote several books about guerrilla tactics in a number of professional areas. So I am giving the link for this in our Telegram group. Which group do you belong to?
Sir, I have joined this IT group, and I guess I'm in one more group also of it.
7 SBI IBPS IT group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am in this.
2022 SBI IBPS PO interview.
Correct, sir.
दोनों में हम डाल दिया. Good, very
Yes,
good.
sir.
We are telling something new. But और भी कोई अच्छा से बोल सकता है ना. हाउसिंग लोन मार्केटिंग के लिए आपको टारगेट फाइंड आउट करना इम्पोर्टेंट है. इसलिए क्या करना, you will contact the sellers of flats, sellers of lands, and उन लोग का पास में कांटेक्ट करने से आपको पता हो जाएगा who are going to buy.
Yes, sir, right. Plus, we can put up a stall, because if I see at construction sites where people are coming for buying homes, so there are different bank stalls also there. People approach there if they see the banner and whatever interest rate they are providing.
Yeah, for example, you must advertise in a media that is more accessed by people who may be requiring your services. So that is why I said you should go to the sellers, that is real estate developers.
Okay, sir.
That is a very good strategy. Applying the same logic, in the case of vehicle loan, car loan, what strategies will you adopt?
So, car loan, I can approach to the automobile stores where people are coming.
Stores नहीं, automobile dealers का पास में जाना है, जिनसे contact रखना है, उनसे provision to get the details मालूम होना है. Like for example now, the foreign exchange वो लोग क्या authorized exchanges, money changers, वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं आजकल, सब बैंक का अंदर में घुसते हैं, घुस के वो मैनेजर और असिस्टेंट मैनेजर को अपना कार्ड देके बोलते हैं, आपको कस्टमर किसी आदमी आपको फॉरेन एक्सचेंज चाहिए तो मेरा पास भेज दो, प्लीज सेंड देम टू मी. समझ गया? So in which case, yes, sir, you get the source directly at that place. You can use this also. Foreign exchange money exchangers can use the services of a bank. बिकॉज पहले तो बैंक सब अपना पास में कैश रख के बिक्री करते थे, आजकल इसको छोड़ दिया. उन्होंने क्या कर रहा है, सबको मनी चेंजर्स में भेज रहे हैं, वो लोग उसको बिक्री कर देते हैं. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Good. So how do you think you are suitable for marketing?
So because I'm a person which can interact with the other person and understand the needs of the person, what the customer want from us. If a
I
customer is coming,
no,
what?
sorry to correct. ये नहीं आना चाहिए. Then
Acha.
I am a person who can, not which. Which कहाँ use करेगा? Only in
Non-living.
inanimate objects. लोग का पास बात करने से तो who बोलना है. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
ट्राई करो और एक बार ट्राई करो.
So I'm a person who can understand the customer needs, what exactly they want, and what benefits they want from the product, what attributes they are looking for it. So I can recommend them or consult them what thing they should buy. And plus I can tell them that instead of this, they can buy a better version of the product, what they are saying, which will be having better benefits in that price range, or a थोड़ा ज़्यादा खर्च करेंगे तो they'll get better thing.
इसमें everything okay, but one word you have omitted. How will you judge other people's needs?
Okay.
इसमें आप ये point बोलना है. I have a ability to empathize with others, put myself into the shoes of others, and try to visualize what is the need of the people and try to satisfy their needs. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
बिल्कुल ऐसा
You
बोलना
can
है.
empathize.
That empathize word आना चाहिए. I put myself in their place and find out what is their need. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. Can you tell me why banks require marketing officers?
Yes. So because bank also want to improvise in their customer service and customer satisfaction. So for that they want to they have to recruit a particular specialist officer for it. So a specialist officer will understand what the customer exactly wants and how we can give the satisfaction to them, how we can improvise the service,
What is
how we'll give them.
what is the special quality required in a marketing officer, which may not be there in the case of other officers, that makes you drive to become a successful marketing officer? क्या quality चाहिए? क्यों इतना सोच रहे हैं?
I'm not getting so that one word would you explain कर पाए वो quality.
Perseverance. Resilience. जो काम करते हैं उसको सक्सेस नहीं होगा तो उसको ऐसा ही नहीं छोड़ना है, फिर ट्राई करना है, फिर अगेन ट्राई करना है. लाइक अ स्पाइडर जितना बार ऊपर में जाता है, जितना बार नीचे आ जाते हैं, फिर भी वो ट्राई कर रहे हैं. जैसे आपने एंट देखा होगा, एंट ने एक प्लांट में ऊपर जाएगा, गिरेगा.
Yes, sir.
One minute, I'll come.
Yeah.
This made noise, sir. Ice bucket. I am not crying. I am not crying. दुनिया में क्या होता है भगवान जानी. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suddenly, my grandson had some hurt, so he had to be given some ice. Doesn't matter. अच्छा, हम लोग क्या क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे थे? एम्पैथी हो गया.
One quality for marketing officer, resilience.
Perseverance, resilience. Resilience का मतलब बार बार ट्राई करना. ये तो सबका पास में नहीं होगा.
Yes, sir.
आपका पास होता है?
Yes, sir.
आप कितना बार IBPS मार्केटिंग लिखा है अपने पहले?
Sir, this is the first time I wrote IBPS marketing specialist officer.
Very good. That's good. And then, are you aware of the cold calling?
Sir, while in the management program, I did some of the internships. So I did internships in marketing domain only. So I did direct marketing, indirect marketing, social media marketing, and cold calling. Like we have the potential customer to tell them the product, how the product works, plus collection of documents.
You should tell which company you did intern marketing, what were they selling, and then try to explain in detail what is cold calling and all that. Take care.
Okay.
Very good. Now, the next question I wanted to ask you, was that a banking company or which company?
Not exactly banking. That was Aditya Birla Sun Life Insurance Company and one in IIFL Group, 5 Paisa Capital Limited, where I was selling the demat accounts.
Oh, super. How many demat accounts were you able to sell?
So something around 25, 30.
Very good. Within a period of how many days?
2 months.
2 months. Very good. Very good. That's right. So you must, what is the difference between selling a product like say cell phone or say TV and selling banking service?
So in selling a TV or any other product like this, customer is already aware about the product. तो उसको इतना समझाने का नीड नहीं होता. बट इफ वी सी अ बैंकिंग प्रोडक्ट, प्रॉपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, कस्टमर को सेटिस्फैक्शन भी मिलना चाहिए बिफोर एंड आफ्टर, कि उसको अगर कभी यूज करने को नहीं आ रहा, देयर शुड बी अ पर्सन हु इज ऑलवेज देयर टू हेल्प दैट पर्सन. उसको डिस्कम्फर्ट नहीं होना चाहिए व्हाइल टेकिंग दिस प्रोडक्ट, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट
No, ये पॉइंट बोलना है. बैंकिंग में हम लोग खाली सर्विस को बिक्री करते हैं, लेकिन दूसरा दुकान में तो चीज को बिक्री करते हैं. हाँ, ये हम तो वो चीज का क्वालिटी वो अपना मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का बारे में डिसाइड हो जाएगा. लेकिन here service is much depends on how warmly we are welcoming the customers, how happily we are entertaining the customers. Likewise कुछ मसाला ऐड करके बोलना है. ठीक है?
Okay, banks are related with customer relationship management. We need to do that there.
Service, only service. Okay.
Service.
Yeah. Just as my job now is also service only. I only teach you. I don't give you anything concrete in your hand to feel it. Hello. I speak out.
Yes, sir.
You listen to me. That okay?
Yes, sir.
What is the occupation of your father?
He's a businessman. He has iron and steel business.
Why don't you join his business?
Because I want to pursue the job that is, I guess, better sector for me instead of business.
क्यों? Business अच्छा काम पैसा आता नहीं?
So normally it's not very good. Very basic thing. So I guess job sector is better for me. As my elder sister is also doing a job in IT firm. So that also influenced me towards job sector.
Will you be able to relocate yourself if you are posted outside your home state? Which state are you living?
Currently, I am sir in Uttar Pradesh, and yes, I am ready to relocate.
What is your telephone number starting? What time did he give you?
Sir, 630-8081.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Very nice. And do you have any
Yeah.
questions? Have you come across the questions I have posted in our forum Telegram group?
Yes, sir. I was forming answers for that also, how I'll put it. And now I know better how I'm going to put it.
Yeah, good. अच्छा अभी ये बात आपसे पूछना है कुछ suddenly something struck me. I should ask you what they have asked in the interview. Girls होने से तो ऐसा पूछ रहा है. Who was the female prime minister of India?
Pratibha Patil?
Female prime minister of India.
Sorry, I'm not aware of it.
Indira Gandhi.
Oh, okay, I sure forgot it. Yes, Indira Gandhi.
Then what was the reforms made during female prime minister?
No, sir, I haven't read about it. I'll read about it.
थोड़ा prepare कर दीजिए, ठीक है?
Okay.
What is
sir.
what is KCC? बोलो.
KCC.
किसान क्रेडिट कार्ड. पढ़ो बैंकिंग का थोड़ा पढ़ो. ऐसा अभी भी पूछ रहे हैं. ये
अच्छा, okay.
आईटी इंटरव्यू को जाने वाला को ये भी सब भी पूछ रहे हैं. ठीक है?
Yes, sir. I'll study.
What is cryptocurrency?
So it's the virtual currency where it has a virtual account or it international transactions in virtual money उधर चलता है.
अच्छा इधर एक मार्केटिंग ऑफिसर को खाली इतना ही क्वेश्चन है. इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ अबाउट योर प्रीवियस वर्क, क्वालिटीज ऑफ अ मार्केटिंग ऑफिसर, वुमन हु बिकेम बिलियनर रिसेंटली, दैट नाइका कंपनी, या उसके बारे में सीख लीजिए. नाइका.
Okay.
Being a girl, they will ask you this question. Then functions of marketing officer, products of a bank, car loans. दूसरा कुछ क्वेश्चन दिया है. आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर दैट. फॉल्स एडवर्टाइजिंग लिखता है, वो क्या है?
गलत तरीके से एडवर्टाइजिंग करना.
फॉल्स एडवर्टाइजिंग तो नया चीज है हमको. आई हैव नॉट कम अक्रॉस दिस अर्लियर. अच्छा, फॉल्स एडवर्टाइजिंग, known advertising statements that are deceptive, misleading, or outright false about a product or service being offered. The act of using deceptive, misleading, or outright false statements about a product or service is a false advertisement. समझ गया?
Okay.
I am giving legal dictionary meaning for this. I am giving in our Telegram group. उसको पढ़ लीजिए.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, 1 minute. I am getting only legal और अदरवाइज आप खाली सर्च कर दीजिए ना, आपको मिल जाएगा फॉल्स डिक्शनरी.
Yes, sir. I have written it.
That's all. Very good. Best wishes. Your performance was good only, but थोड़ा correction हम करना पड़ा. इसको थोड़ा वेरीफाई कर लीजिए and अच्छा से आंसर करो जी, ठीक है?
Yes, sir. And so बाकी ठीक था?
Everything fine. You are from Bihar. बिहार का लड़की के लिए.
No, sir. कानपुर, उत्तर प्रदेश.
उत्तर प्रदेश का लड़की को और थोड़ा एक्सपेक्ट कर सकता है, बिकॉज उत्तर प्रदेश तो बहुत बड़ा स्टेट है, बहुत बढ़िया आदमी है. कोई बात नहीं. आई विल गिव यू 9 out of 10.
Okay. Also, I prepare every answer again.
Yeah, and
better answer.
Please stay on. If next one is also marketing, please stay on. Kindly hold on. Oppo,
yes, sir.
Oppo A15. What is it you are going to appear for interview? Oppo. Oppo, you are appearing for which interview? Oppo A15s. Oppo A15s. Bolo. Hello, excuse me. Oppo, I think people switch it on and go out probably. Huh?
So they are on mute, I guess.
Mute
Mute
है ना?
पे है.
Mute ना, mute तो दिखता नहीं ना, ये तो कोला है. It is cola only. Yeah. I don't know why they are not coming. And next, another person is coming. Let us see what he is going to say. So you are answering very well in marketing, and they can also ask you
Yes, sir.
about your family business and all that. And you are a business person. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Let us see about this. Rupanshi Virang. Rupanshi Virang. Please tell me what is the, she is in audio connecting. Rupanshi. Rupanshi Virang.
Yes, sir.
You are appearing for which interview?
Sir, I'm appearing for IBPS SO legal branch.
Legal. अच्छा. आपको समय कितना बजे दिया? I have not given time.
Sir, 7:30 p.m.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है. You are Tanya Sharma, na? No.
No,
That is.
sir, I'm Rupanshi Virang for 7:30 p.m.
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है. You are going for legal. Very good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. TJ, Miss TJ, this is
Yes, sir.
legal.
Yes.
If you want, you can go.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
Sure, sir. Sure. And thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. You did well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rupanshi, you are from which state?
Sir, I'm from Uttar Pradesh.
Good. You are living in which place?
Sir, I'm living at a place Sarkara Kamal, which lies in
Hello.
Amroha district of Uttar Pradesh.
Achha.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yeah. Which court you were practicing?
Sir, I'm not practicing anywhere.
When did you pass your examination?
Sir, I have completed my graduation in 2018. Then I appeared for CLAT and got enrolled in NLU Patiala for LLM and passed out in 2019. After that, I started preparing for judiciary exam, but couldn't get through. And then I started, after COVID situation, I started preparing. Yes, sir.
You have become a member of Bar Council?
Yes, sir.
What was the reason for you are not succeeding in judicial exams?
Sir,
lack of practice. Lack of practice.
No, sir, not lack of practice, but when I was giving examination for judiciary prelims, the very first thing I got confused when I answered the MCQs. Even though I know them, but at that time when I was giving the paper, I wasn't able to interpret it or anything you can say.
No, but one thing, don't tell this in the interview. This negative point, इसको मत बोलिए, मस्क बोलिएगा. आप बोलिए, I have been preparing for bank exams and now I have succeeded. ऐसा बोल दीजिए.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Very good. Can you tell me the various acts that are relevant for banking?
Yeah, sure, sir. So the very first act which is used in banking is Indian Contract Act. Then we come to Indian Companies Act 2013. Then Insurance Act. Nowadays, bank assurance is very common. So Insurance Act is also playing a good role. Banking Regulation Act, RBI Act, and Banking Ombudsman Scheme. Then we have RDDB, DRT Act, we can say DRT Act, and SAFI-C, Negotiable Instrument Act. And another one is basically evidence, and CPC and limitation also plays a major role in banking sector.
Can you tell me a few points about negotiable instruments, more especially section 138?
Sure, sir. So, Negotiable Instrument Act basically deals with the instruments which are used in giving and exchanging things. In place of something, they are issued. For example, we can say check. Check is issued to pay some debt or any liability. And in in section 138 of Negotiable Instrument Act, it basically specifies dishonor of check. When a person issues a check but couldn't pay the amount to the person, to the issue, to the pay, then dishonor of check will apply.
इतना लंबा बोलने का जरूरत नहीं, खाली अब ये बोलने से हो जाएगा. A check issued when it is returned for want of funds will attract penalty under section 138.
38. Okay, thank you so much.
इतना बोलने से हो जाएगा. Yeah, good. Now, what do you know about DRT?
So, DRT is basically a debt recovery tribunal. It was constituted before SRPC Act, but now also it plays a very major role in banking sector. Basically, it is used to recover the money which got bad. For bad loans, it is used basically.
So what is the loans above which it can be filed in DRT?
So 20 lakhs.
Very
About 20 lakhs.
Very good, very good. What do you know about DRAT?
So it is an appellate tribunal, which from which the appeal from DRT goes to DRAT. It is Debt Recovery Appellate Tribunal.
Good. And what is the court fees for DRT?
I'm really sorry, sir.
You have to know this. Rupees 12,000 minimum, maximum 1,50,000. Cross check kar lijiye.
Okay.
Minimum 12,000.
12,000.
Maximum 1,50,000.
Okay.
Very good. Now, do you have any exposure to work relating to SARFACI? And what for is it used?
Yes, sir. When I was graduating, the banking law is one of my major subject. And in that, I read about SARFACI. SARFACI is used for securitization and reconstruction of financial assets. And the another major use, which is basically used by the banking sector, is enforcement of security interest.
So how it is operating?
So the enforcement of security interest or the SARFACI Act in all?
The SARFACI Act.
So SARFACI Act is basically operating through NBFCs, non-banking financial companies. In here, the bad loans, they are auctioned or they are sold off by the banks, and NBFCs basically try to recover the bad loans for the interest.
Sorry, your answer is wrong. SARFACI Act is applied by financial institutions, and I'm not sure whether they have been extended to NBFC also. When the loan is becoming due, they serve a notice for, say, 60 days under some section, section 13.
It was section 13, sir. Section 13.
They serve the notice. And after giving 60 days also, if it is not paid, then bank tries to take possession of the property, or at least what is another possession? There is some possession, they will say. They take possession of the property, then bring the property for sale, auction. For that, they advertise in newspapers and in internet, then bring the property for sale. I don't think there is any connection between NBFC and this.
But
I don't know. Please.
Okay, I will check it.
Please clarify yourself. Clarify yourself.
Okay, sure, sir.
If we have served a legal notice 13.2 to the customer and he has gone to DRT and filed the SA application, is it in time? We have given notice under section 13.2 for payment and default of 60 days. The borrower can reply the same, and in 15 days, the bank will have to reply it back, mentioning objections or not. And further, the borrower has 45 days time period to limitation to file SCA. What is SCA application?
So SCA application?
SA application. The question goes like this. If we have served a legal, I have given it in my material also. Question number 7. If we have served a legal notice section 13 to the customer and he has gone to DRT and special application or SA application, what is that? But the objection mentioned in the reply will not be ground in this application. So could you find out what is SA application? Just a minute.
No, sir. SCA application.
I'm putting SA application DT. There are different types of applications that can be filed under the DRT, including original application, OA, securitization application, SA, interlocutory application, IA, miscellaneous application, MA. As of now, there are 39 such DRTs in India in powers of DRT of a city civil court. How to file application in DRT? Select DRT where you wish to file the application as per jurisdiction. On selection of DRT, main menu will appear that will facilitate linking for e-filing. You can file it in e-court itself. Good. Can the DRT decide the SA before initiating recovery application? Recovery action. This has validated our contentions past several years that the DRT should first decide the SA before initiating any action for recovery. At the most, the bank may take symbolic possession. This word only I was not getting. Symbolic possession. Samajh gaya? Hello?
Hello?
Symbolic possession. Further,
Okay.
our full, yeah, that is right. Good. Excellent. Good. So how to say, so this just you go to, which date is your interview?
Sir, on 6th.
Okay. Now, after this interview is over, you will go to Google and search DRT, yes, different applications DRT, and then try to know more about DRT because they are very keen about your knowledge relating to DRT, then SURFACE, then IBC also.
Okay, sure, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
that is the basis for survival of the bank. Can you tell me why IBC is more relevant for banks?
So it basically provides an opportunity to the financial creditors, those to recover the money or to rejuvenate the corporate sector.
Or if they are delaying intentionally, there must be some way for which we have to pressurize them to pay the money. So that is how this is very relevant. Samajh gaya?
Yes, sir.
Good. Can you tell me what are the bank's assets?
So, bank assets. So basic bank assets are those assets which they can be in the form of gold, or it can be in the form of securities or bonds they hold.
Then
So
most important thing you have not told.
so,
Banks give loan, mortgage, hypothecation and all to the customer, and those loans are also bank's assets. We have to recover them. These NPA monies, or say we have to recover those loans. They are all assets. Samajh gaya?
Okay. So.
Because I know, being a non-commerce student, you may not follow assets, liabilities and all. अच्छा ये बात बताइए, बैंक का बैलेंस शीट में लायबिलिटी साइड में क्या क्या पॉइंट आएगा?
So balance sheet में liabilities side पे.
You are not studied, you don't know.
No, sir.
बैलेंस शीट में आपको कैपिटल आएगा, रिजर्व, सरप्लस, प्रॉफिट, ये सब आएगा. इसके अलावा the deposits the bank has taken from the public will come under liabilities.
Okay, sir.
And also other loans which it has taken, long-term loan, short-term loans. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me what is the difference between hypothecation and pledge?
So in hypothecation, the property lies with the person who owns it. In the name of the property, he just took a loan. We can give the example of a car. We purchased a car through a car loan, but the car lies with us. Whereas in case of the pledge, we got the money in placing the property in the hands of the lender.
Correct. No, but one thing here, you must use the word movable property.
Oh, sure, sir.
Yeah,
In hypothecation and pledge, both use movable property.
A point, आपने movable बोला नहीं है. That is the thing.
Yes, sir.
Because if it is immovable, what is the type of charge that can be created?
So it is mortgage.
What is the type of mortgage? Which type of mortgage is famous in banking?
So mortgage. So it is simple mortgage, which is very famous in the banking sector.
No. Simple mortgage is not famous because it is very costly. You have to pay stamp duty on that. Banks they adopt only equitable mortgage.
Equitable mortgage. Okay.
Equitable mortgage is a mortgage where you take the original title deeds of the borrower with an intention to create mortgage. Nowadays, of course, in my days and all, about 20 years ago, we were not registering the mortgage. But aajkal, banks do go and register this document for a face value of rupees 5,000. So that the stamp duty is saved, and if it is registered in the books, the party cannot give it as security for second loan.
Yes, sir.
Have you had any practice experience? किसी advocate को office गया है?
Yes, sir. When I was interning, I worked with a district of lawyer and with an high court lawyer in Allahabad.
Acha, good. Very good. Then
Yes,
the
sir.
courts, how they are, what are the suggestions you will give for improvement of the functioning of the courts?
So, at present, the very first suggestion I would like to give is switching to the ADR process, alternative dispute resolution process, which the courts are already adopting under CPC as well. And we have Alternative Dispute Resolution, Arbitration and Conciliation Act for that. And in banking sector, we have Banking Ombudsman Scheme. And this is the very, in Lok Adalats, to conduct Lok Adalats at a certain day in a week. That would be very beneficial.
Good. What makes you think you are more suitable for bank law officers post?
So I have in graduation, I have read various corporate laws, and I have completed my post-graduation in business law mainly. And the laws which I read or which I studied in there makes me suitable for the banking sector.
Good. Anybody in your family is working in legal field?
No, sir, no one.
What is your father?
Sir, my father is a farmer.
Acha. What is grown in his field?
So basically sugarcane. The major part of the land is for sugarcane.
This is a very interesting question. Supposing agriculturist takes loan from a bank, the loan becomes NPA. You know when it will become NPA? After 2 harvest season in the case of short-term crops, and after 1 crop season in the case of long-term crops like sugarcane and all. Then what is the strategy by which the money can be recovered? Because you are farmer's daughter, you are also lawyer. Please tell me what is the way, because I am told that you cannot bring a land property for sale. Is it so?
Yes, sir. In SARFACI, it is especially mentioned that agricultural land cannot be attached or anything or can be auctioned off.
That means, can we go to a DRT, get a decree and then bring it for sale? Or can we go to High Court, file a petition, get a decree, then move a decree application, execution petition, again get it brought for sale? Does it mean that land properties can never be brought to sale forcibly by creditors. What is the way? What is the way out?
Sir, the very simple way out is to go to the court instead of TRT or SARPC Act.
Acha, acha,
Because
go.
because in SARPC it is specifically mentioned that agricultural land cannot be attached or can not be used for sale for the recovery purposes.
No, but I want you to check up and confirm through WhatsApp at least. Can land property, agriculture is land property offered as mortgage, be brought to sale? What is the way out?
So that I don't know.
Here is a total NPA. Party is not at all repaying. Abhi isko kaise recover karna hai? Does it mean that it cannot be recovered? But somewhere somebody told me we can sell only the house property, etc., offered as additional security to us.
Yes, sir.
That is, I know. But here क्या होगा पता नहीं. आप थोड़ा verify करके हमको बताइए.
Sir, at present I also don't know about it because the law in CPC which I have read, the only attachment which can be done is of the house or the jewelry or anything else, but not of the agricultural land. It is also exempted in the CPC.
Yeah, and agriculturists are exempted from income tax. Agriculturists are exempted from being brought to sale. Then what is the way out for recovery of the money?
Sir, the recovery of the money can be done only
by write-off.
Through the no, sir, not by the write-off, but through the security which he had already deposited to the bank.
वो क्या security देता है? कुछ नहीं देता है. वो लोग तो कुछ नहीं देगा नहीं. देगा नहीं. But banks
Sir, I want to say something. The farmers usually take out loan through the Kisan credit card scheme, especially in Uttar Pradesh. Because in my village also we have a regional bank, that is Prathama Bank, working under the PNB Bank. But in here, the Kisan credit card, under Kisan credit card, the amount which can be issued is as per the account, the holding which a person has only in its own account. On the basis of that, loan can be given. So the only security which a bank can have is the money which a person holds in his own account. That's the only thing under which
KCC is not an amount you are having in the account. KCC is a limit sanctioned to the borrower, and he can use it for buying goods, say seeds and all that, and also for labor. And if he adjusts it this year, next year he can again avail it off. But this is a thing. But okay. I will ask, that is, I'm going to have one chief manager for interview on Sunday. I will talk to her to find out what is the way they are adopting. Say another girl is coming, Anya. I think another lawyer is joining us, but 5 minutes में तो cut हो जाएगा. देखते हैं क्या होगा. Now there is a thing. Okay, now tell me something about Lok Adalats.
So, Lok Adalats are basically organized at a district level. By it can be by basically these are organized on the order of the central government or state government for the resolution of a public utility services dispute. The main focus of the Lok Adalat is to resolve the disputes which are related to the public utility services, for example, roads, waterways, or any nuisance kind of thing. They can be resolved through the Lok Adalat.
What is the full form of LLB? That law degree. LLB.
LLB, that is Bachelor of Laws, Legislative Laws, Bachelor of Legislative Laws.
No, wrong. I think it is not right. There is some French word associated with it.
LLB, with LLB, right? So, what I heard or what I learned is that it is Bachelor of Legislative Laws. And in short, mainly in university, it is written as Bachelor of Laws.
No, it is known as Legum Basalaris. Legum Basalaris.
Okay.
LEGUM BACCALAUREUS. It's a Latin term.
Okay, sir.
What does LLB stands for? Bachelor of Laws. Legum Baccalaureus. Correct. No problem. Baccalaureus.
Okay.
They have asked in one interview. Then tell me about the criminal appeal limitation period.
So it differs with the imprisonment time. Basically, if a person committed a crime which is punishable with more than 3 years, then there is no time limit, no limitation period on that. But if more than 1 and less than 3 years, then it is 3 years. And if less than 1 year, then it is 1 year.
I don't know. Because I am not connected with that, but I don't know why they are asking criminal and all in this. Acha, what is the district forum headed by?
So district forum is basically headed by district judge.
Yeah, district magistrate. Correct.
Magistrate.
DRT is headed by?
Sir, it is headed by presiding officer.
Very good. RBI pays how much interest on CRR balances?
So,
Nil.
on CRR, nothing. RBI, nothing. Pays nothing.
What is deferred payment guarantee?
Sir, I don't know the exact explanation of this term, but deferred payment guarantee must be something which is to be paid if a person who has to pay defaults.
Do you have the questions I have given that about 14 pages questions? Do you have them with you? Law?
No, sir. No, sir. I don't have them.
Are you a member of which group? Are you a member?
Sir, I have joined this SBI PO IBPS PO interview guidance for candidate for interview through
2022 or what? No.
Sir,
मेरा एक है कोई दूसरे का channels both है.
Sir, 2022.
ठीक है अभी इसमें डाल देगा हमने.
Okay, sure.
इसमें डाल देगा. So you please go through that and try to know about it.
Okay, thank you so much.
1 minute. So best wishes, but you need to study something more. The basic problem is you don't have practical experience, whereas you are competing with the people who have got some experience. So accordingly, prepare kar dijiye.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. I have posted it in that. Very good. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Tanya Sharma, this will be over in next 3 minutes. Please come to the next one. Oppo A15, which interview are you appearing? Oppo A15, which interview are you appearing? Oppo. Okay. Thank you. Tanya Sharma. We have 3 minutes time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are also appearing for lawyer, no?
Yes, sir. Law officer, IBPS law officer.
You are from which place?
Sir, I am from Lucknow.
Good. Which year did you complete your legal degree?
So I completed my law degree in the year 2020.
Good. After that, when did you become a member of Bar Council?
So soon after 6 months, I was enrolled in the Bar Council, of Delhi. And then after that, I started preparing for this exam. It's been 1 year since I've started preparing for this exam.
For becoming a Bar Council member, is it necessary you should write some examination?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The AIB examinations. All India.
All India Bar.
Bar enrollment, yes, sir.
अच्छा लिखना पड़ता है उसका बाद में enroll होगा.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it is not automatic.
So it's an objective type paper wherein you have to score a minimum number of marks.
Very good, very good, very good. So why is it that you are not gone for practicing at all? You see, a practicing lawyer will have a better idea about what is ins and outs of cases, good man, bad man, सब तो पता होगा, कल ही ऐसा with say only theoretical knowledge आप कैसे manage करेंगे as a law officer?
So when I completed my graduation, it was very sure from my side. So I can hear some other voice from the other end. Can you mute that person?
No, that person is talking. My wife is talking from a distance.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought somebody else's voice is
It's
colliding.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Continue.
So, sir, soon after completing my graduation, I was very sure that I'm going to prepare for this particular examination, for this particular. So, because the temperament and the attitude that I have, it doesn't match with the person who can litigate in the court and can practice. I always wanted to be a part of an administrative job.
Very good. This will come to an end now. So as soon as it comes, we will again reassemble after 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Oppo A15. What is your name? Which interview are you appearing? You have never opened your mouth. Oppo. This man is there for the last 1 hour and is never talking. Oppo A15. Yeah, I think this will come to an end soon. Yeah, we will close this and start in the next new one, Tanya, because time is not there. Okay.
Sure, sir.